Hello. I'm so tired, you guys. Like, it's pretty freaking bad. Hi, Ray. Nice to see you again. Yeah, so I just got back from vacation, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna skip the stream today. I'm gonna skip it. And I was like, I can't skip it. I can't do it to myself. Thank you. It is my Minecraft skin. It's the exact same one as, oh, this one. That one. Have more for a time? Nice. So, after tomorrow, my vacation's technically over. So that being said, I can stream more. Oh, let me change my, there, I like this better. So today, yesterday, and tomorrow, they're all gonna be really, really short streams because, like I said, I've been traveling. I'm on vacation. I am dead and tired. But tomorrow, I don't know what time I'm getting home. So it might be a short stream. It might be a longer stream. I'm not really sure yet because we'll see how my wrist feels. I'm going rock climbing tomorrow. Hi, Nova. I'm going rock climbing tomorrow. So if it like takes out my wrist, then I probably won't be able to speedrun. But I'm honestly so excited to speedrun again. It's hard to keep me off of my keyboard because, guys, we are almost at gold. We are so close to gold. Holy pile of Pokemon. Yeah, I do got a lot of Pokemon. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20 plushies on my table. But we're really close to gold. So Tuesday at the latest is when we're going to be streaming Minecraft again. And I'm excited about it. Guys, I drove 5 hours today and yesterday, so my brain's a little fried. And I was like, even if my wrist feels good for freaking playing games, my brain probably doesn't, and I know I'm gonna tank my elo. Also, let me see. Hold on. It's gonna tank probably after this stream because I'm not streaming for very long, and when I don't stream for very long, my there's just not as many viewers, obviously, because people can't catch the stream. But we're at 27 average viewers right now, or 27 average views. And then I think after, like, today, it might jump up because I have one bad, like, stream day. Which means when we hit 30 average viewers, I'm going to do a drunk Minecraft stream. Which, if I end up doing the drunk Minecraft stream before I hit gold, that might tank my elo. Hi, Hyperion. That could very well tank it. So that would kind of suck for me. And then we're going to have to do the streamathon for even longer. But I hope I can beat the game. I hope I can get to gold by Tuesday. By today. And then we can do the drunk elo stream. And every time I lose the match, I have to take a shot. Are you even allowed to drink alcohol on stream, guys? Do you guys know? Let me look it up. Are you allowed? Is it TOS to drink on Twitch? Oh, you must use content classification labels for drugs, intoxication, or excessive tobacco use. Avoid soliciting shots for subs or bits, which promotes harm, and you can't get visibly intoxicated or make drinking the focus. Okay, I see. So as long as it's in moderation, it's fine. Alcoholic to task? Guys, okay, let me give you context to my drinking life. So my parents are raging alcoholics, and it bothers me a lot. So I don't drink alcohol. Now, I broke up with my ex, and I was like, I'm feeling adventurous. Let's like go out, party a little bit. I've never done those kind of things before. I was freshly single, and I decided to drink a little bit of alcohol. And I found out my tolerance is not very high. I can have about 2 shots maybe before I get a little drunk. So, what I would do, because it's very efficient for money, is I wouldn't eat, and then I would take 1 shot. And I did that for a total of 2 weeks. My party phase lasted 2 weeks, and that's it. And then I said, you know what? I don't really enjoy this. I don't know why I'm doing this. My parents are literally alcoholics, and alcoholism runs in my family. So I don't really need it. I don't really enjoy it. It's like, okay, but it was hurting my gains at the gym, so I stopped doing it. And that was 2 years ago. So I haven't had alcohol in about 2 years. But that's okay. I'm willing to do it again, but only in a content form. Just don't say anything that'll get you canceled. I don't think I could say anything that would get me canceled. I will say maybe I'll fall. No, honestly, here's my theory. If I'm only drinking every time I lose a match, I don't think I will get that drunk, if drunk at all, because I don't stream long enough to like stack on like 8 losses in a row where I'm downing 8 shots, and I wouldn't do that anyway. But I think it'll be chill. It'll just be like a fun little thing. I am very lightweight, so I'll feel it in the beginning, but not nothing crazy. I've never been drunk before. I've only been like slightly tipsy, pretty much. Just a little bit, just enough for it to be like ooh hoo 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 ee hee 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 hee. Not you know. Maybe a starter shot. Do you want me to die, Ray? Do you want me to die? I said my tolerance is 2 shots, and you want me to start with 1 shot. Hello? Camera. That is... Hello? My camera's gone rogue. Oh, never mind, it's back. Yeah, I think I'm good, fam. I think I'm good on that. No, honestly, I think I'll do a half a shot, because if I lose 4 times, then I'll be decently drunk. So I think I will die if I lose 4 times, and it will progressively get worse. As a fellow lightweight, I'll survive. You don't know me. I have no alcohol tolerance. I don't drink alcohol at all. I can drink a max of 2 shots. I've never drank more than that. I wasn't planning on it, but we'll see. That is something that's good about being a lightweight, though, is it's very efficient. Also, I didn't shower or brush my teeth because I was on vacation. I forgot to bring both of those things. So I feel disgusting. And I was like, I guess I could... Who's it? Hello? Hi, Bri. But, yeah, so I feel gross. And I was like, I could take a shower and then stream it. And I was like, nah. Nah, they're just going to see my nasty ass face and my nasty, gross body and my nasty, gross mouth. And that's what you guys get today. Because, honestly, I didn't even want to stream. Say hi. Oh. Hi, Dental Tap. Okay, thank you. I like it when people lurk, but they let me know that they're there. Because a lot of the times, I will be streaming. I'm like, wow, I haven't seen that person in so long. I wonder what they're up to. And then I see them in my chat. Like, I could see who's watching right now. And I'm like, oh, they didn't say anything. I wonder what's going on. Let me see who's watching. Taco, I know you're here, buddy. Same with you, one guy. Same with you, Eagle. I know you guys are here. Exactly. I wonder who could possibly be lurking right now. I wonder. Not like I have the logs or anything. And sometimes I know people. Sorry, Taco. And sometimes there are people who I'm not friends with anymore and who claim to not follow me or watch my content anymore. And they're in my chat sometimes and they're lurking. And I'm like, I thought you hated me. What happened to that? What happened to that, buddy? I still see you watching my content. So obviously you don't hate me enough to not watch my content. I'm just so cool, I guess. I'm just such a good content creator that they, even though they hate my guts apparently, they have to be watching my content. You messaged at the beginning of the stream? Oh, wait. Oh, you did? Nice sweater. Thank you. Thank you. I know, but sometimes it's the people that I haven't, like, seen in a super long time. And I'm like, oh, I wonder how they're doing. And then they're just in my chat. I'm like, okay, at least I know they're not dead. Practicing? Hell yeah. Hi, Straw Scary. Like, Straw Scary. I haven't seen you in forever. Wait a minute. I knew it! I know who you are, Straw Scary. Guys, go follow Straw Scary and they stream too. Hold on, do I follow you? I knew it, as I recognized the name. You scaring us? No, I just know them. After a stream, tell me that they can see who's in their chat lurking. I figured to at least make a nice hello. That's what I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you, Gentle. Thank you. Casually talking. No, but I do have a way of finding out where you all live. So don't piss me off. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. But I know more than you probably freaking think, you crazy, crazy people. But yeah, no. Oh my god, SpongeBob? You're not SpongeBob. We have somebody here whose name is SpongeBob, and you're not him. It's like, his name's like Sponge Draws or something like that. Psycho Killer. I was kidding, obviously. At least give us a present. You know what's really funny? One time I doxed myself to Zindo. Cause actually I don't know how I doxed myself to Zindo. I don't know. I sent Zindo a message that I had sent my dad, like I screenshot, and apparently the message before was like my address. And Zindo never said anything about it. Zindo's my friend. My like online friend. And Zindo he saw it and he didn't say anything about the fact that I doxed myself. And later on, I was like sad one day on stream and he said, "Oh yeah, I was gonna DoorDash you some food to your house and just because it's my birthday." He's like, "I was gonna DoorDash you a cake to your house, but I thought you'd think it's creepy that I know your address." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fucking creepy." What the hell? And then he told me how he said, because I was like, I thought he just like found my address somehow. Turns out I doxed myself to him like 2 weeks before. And then in solidarity, he doxed himself to me, and I don't remember what. He also doxed his last name to me. I don't remember what his name is. I don't remember his name or his address anymore. I know, he's a great friend. Imagine you're just chilling at home and you get a random cake. That's what he was saying. He was saying he was gonna get me he was saying he was gonna deliver the cake to my house and just say check outside. And he wasn't even gonna tell me he was gonna DoorDash it. I think he was like insinuating that he was gonna say, like he dropped it off personally, and I was gonna be like, what the fuck? And I know this bitch don't live anywhere near me. But he's good at keeping his stuff a secret. Yeah, Strauss, they're SSN. Yeah, no, I'm very bad about that. I don't remember anything about him, and that's not anything against him. That's just me having poor memory. Times on when she got a package of roses at like 5 a.m. No, that's kind of funny though. It was supposed to be a prank, but like a fun like birthday prank. You forget people's names immediately. So do I. Especially when I worked in the restaurant industry, you have to remember a lot of people's names, like the regulars and stuff. And they would tell me their name, and I would literally write it down on my phone. I would write it down on a notepad, on a notes app, and like write down their like description and their name. And the next time they came in, I would run to the bathroom, look at, okay, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, how you doing today? And they're like, you remember my name? Of course I do. You're here all the time. I don't. I didn't remember their name. I just had it written down. I'm so sorry, Jerry. I lied to you. She loved it, but her family hated it. Oh, shit. She loved their family, too. That probably scared the shit out of them. Surprise cake is a great prank. It is, but when you are a streamer... in a small streamer that has already had stalkers, it is a little bit unsettling. I would have kind of freaked out. I would have thought that was somebody else. Afraid of being a regular because that basically means I go out and spend too much. I don't like being considered a regular. I'm a regular at like 2 restaurants around here. I go out to eat once a week and I spend a total of $15 because they're both very cheap places to eat at. And thank God the people that work there do not make a big deal about me going there every single week. But the place I used to work at, and they're closed down now, so sucks to be them. But we had regulars that would come in because we have a lunch special, and the lunch special is literally like half the price of the normal menu. And by the way, the normal menu is extremely overpriced. And people would come in, I'm not even kidding you, every other day because they could get meals for $15. And it was so fucking annoying because the lunch combos are so hard to make. Like half of it, the server has to make. Like the restaurant or the chef doesn't even make half of it. Like we have to make half of the food. Specifically with the lunch combos. And it's the least amount of money that you get for the most amount of work. It was so stupid. And they closed down. I'm like, well, yeah, you probably closed down because you have all day happy hour every single day. And then you also have a lunch combo that's half off. Gee, I wonder why you're losing money. Maybe because you're giving away food for nearly free. Average lunch there is $5. I guess it depends on like the currency, but that's pretty sick. $5 can't even get you a bottle of water at an event. They cost like $7 minimum. You hope they would remember your order. I don't want them to know my order. I don't want anyone to ever acknowledge my existence when I'm out in public. I actually get mad when somebody talks to me in public because I'm like, this is my time to just be with myself. I live with a roommate, and they work from home. I want to freaking go outside and not have to talk to people or acknowledge people. And somebody always fucking comes up to me to talk to me. And I'm like, don't approach a woman in public by themselves. When they're by themselves, stop it, don't do it. I'm going to punch you. Anyway, $7 for basic human rights, insane. Especially, it is fucked up because you're not like, if you like go to an event, you have to pay $7 for water, and you're not even allowed to bring your own water in. So it kind of is. It feels like it should be illegal to charge that much for water. LA is the second biggest city of the U.S. Finding cheap places should be kept a secret. Yeah, the 2 places that I go to are super cheap, and they're like almost in walking distance. When I mean almost, I mean like it's a hassle to walk there, but I do it anyway because I really don't feel like driving my car there because my car is hard to park. It is amazing. They're the best freaking food you'll ever have, and it's only $15 and that's plus tip. It's so great. Every Saturday morning for 1 to 1.5 years, I would go to the same deli and the same pastrami, egg, and cheese sandwich. That sounds delicious. Even one guy just said, hey, oh man, the usual. You want the works? You want the usual? You want the works? Hell yeah. I live too far from civilization, so I have to pay $25 to get there. No way. That's crazy. That is true. You're in the middle of nowhere where when you can't get an Uber and you can't get DoorDash. But DoorDash is like straight up a scam. I try not to use it. I only use it if somebody gifts it to me through like my whatever it's called, the throne thing. Otherwise, I won't use it because it's just like it's literally twice the price. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Panda. A day before he went to the park, it was gonna be at Embrace. No way! That's so smart. That's smart, but also risky. Because what if somebody else took them? I think most places nowadays will let you keep a water as long as it's sealed. Because like, what are they gonna do with the sealed water? You think do they really think you emptied the water bottle, put alcohol in it, and resealed it? At that point, sure, bring the alcohol in. True, Arizona iced tea is so good. Oh my god, I used to get up. So this place near my hometown had the best burritos ever because their salsa was so good. I would get a bean rice and cheese burrito and an Arizona iced tea. That was when I was like 12 years old. That's probably so many freaking calories. I cannot believe I used to eat that whole thing. Depends on where you're going. Wait, McDonald's is expensive? Because, like, I'll be honest, when I get McDonald's here, my meal is like $5. Not really, but I do like the drink. I like the raspberry iced tea one. I don't really, the other ones are fine too. The raspberry iced tea is so good. I can't have it anymore. It has like 48 grams of sugar in it. I just can't do it to myself. Because I don't really like sweet drinks. Like, I try to watch my sugar nowadays. If I'm gonna have sugar, it's gonna be like in the form of like a pastry or like ice cream or like an actual dessert, not like a drink, because a drink will just go straight through me. I just got for dinner I had a smoothie, but the smoothie was so thick I couldn't drink it through the straw, so I had to wait like 30 minutes for it to like thaw out. And by that point, I was like tired of trying to suck it up, so I just didn't drink it. And it's in my freezer, and I think it's gonna get frozen and not taste very good. Limeade, cherry, Arizona. I've never had that. That sounds delicious. The watermelon, I never had that either. I didn't even know they had a watermelon. I've only had the regular, the sweet green tea, the Arnold Palmer, and then the raspberry iced tea. And the raspberry iced tea is my favorite. You found out it existed a few months ago, and it was good. I don't know why I didn't. I thought you were not from the U.S. I don't know why though. It's really good, Bri. If you like sweet drinks, it's very good. But like I said, I'm not like a fan of boba or anything like that because it's literally the most unhealthy thing you can have for you. I'm not trying to preach. I don't care if you drink it. I just personally can't do that for myself because I'd literally rather have a burger or something that's like more satiating. Because like I don't know, sweet drinks they just go straight through me, and then I just wanna keep eating and drinking stuff, and it's like not really worth it to be honest. Yeah, you. Yes, you. I'm talking about you, Taco. I love water. Water is my favorite drink. Sounds stupid, but I love water. 85 cents. You sound pretty American. Debatable. I don't know. I don't assume anymore because I thought my friend Crystal was from the US. She's from the Philippines and moved to like Scotland. I thought she was from the US. So I'm not a very good judge of that stuff. And also, if you're like into if you're in MCSR like ranked or MCSR in general, I just kind of assume you're not from the US because a lot of them are from like Europe or like other places. It's really opened my eyes to like my little American bubble. I like barely met anybody from the US. And I say that because I really want to go to TwitchCon with some of you guys this upcoming year, but I don't I don't know who'd even be going because nobody lives in LA or San Diego or wherever it's gonna be hosted, except for freaking me. Not Canada. You said you were from. I think you said you were from. Okay, I don't. You're from Kenya? I don't know. One of those places. I don't even know. There's like 3 different places that I'm thinking of, and I can't remember. I'm so sorry. All I know is you speak Swahili. Yes, I got it right. Wait, did I get it right? Do you have files on us? No, I'm just interested in where you guys are from. I think it's cool. See, but like, Bri, you told me that like months ago, and you mentioned it to me briefly, so I'm pretty happy about that, okay? The Fool files, Fool, I think you're from America. Same with one guy. Personal information. I swear I'm not that scary, you guys. I swear. I'm interested in, I live in California, so technically it's like a melting pot. It's a melting pot of like a state, right? However, I don't actually know that many people that are not from California or like the US. I know a lot of people that are from like Midwest. Those are the whitest motherfuckers you're ever gonna meet, right? Like, I want to meet cool people that are from different parts of the world. I want to know their background and their life experience and their ideas and stuff. It's so cool. But I can't name the state. One guy. Do you live in California? I feel like you live in California. I could be wrong. But yeah. I did not see you were from India, fool. No. That's not what I said. I don't know where you got that. How to survive under a crazy, because I live in a very corrupt government as well. The only reason why it doesn't feel like it as much is because we actually had pretty decent people before us, or before now, but right now we just have the actual troglodytes running the country. So yeah, glorified freaking criminals running this country. Fool, are you from India? Okay, I'm gonna start with everyone's social security number. Everyone's identification, because I don't actually know what it is in other countries. You're offering lessons? Hell no. Okay, I didn't think so. Everyone, do you first. Taco! No, we must protect Taco at all costs. You're like a little dongo, you know? When I think of Taco, I don't think of a taco, I think of... This is what I think of when I think of Taco. Whenever I watch their stream... Wait. Oh, shit. How did I even do that? This is what comes up in my brain. This little guy. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at him. Adorable. Same with Bri. Phoenix, hi! We all know Phoenix is from Chile. Freaking is a lot, but no, you're Texas. Okay, I knew you're one of those. One of the states around here. Have you watched Clannad? I have. Have you watched Clannad? Dango, 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 dango. Conan goated? Oh, I thought you just misspelled Clannad. I never watched Conan. Texas is not near California. In relation to the rest of the world, yes, it is. No, but you guys remind me of the little Clonadongos. They're adorable. You watched it and After Story, dude. That was that anime. I cried probably every single freaking episode up until the very end. It's unnecessary. It is so sad and it's so unnecessary how sad it is. What are we doing? We're just I'm just doing an hour of just chatting, Phoenix. Cuz I can't play anything today or tomorrow. I haven't watched anime in a very long time though. I think the last thing I watched that was anime was Gachakuda. I only watched the first season of that, but it was so banger. It was so good. That's the one with a guy who can't catch a break with his family. That's a weird way of putting it, but yeah, I guess. It's so Clannad is like the slice of life anime where it's like starts off as like two teenagers and it's a harem of people who like the guy and he ends up with the good sweet girl and then actually I'm not gonna you'll just have to watch it. Finish One Piece? I really should. Gachakuda is so freaking good, guys. It's so good. It's kind of weird, but it's really good. Psyche K? I never watched that because I don't really like the art style or I don't like the way the main character looks. He looks kind of weird to me, but it looks like a good anime. One Punch Man, freaking fire. Don't watch the third season. Is the One Piece real? I don't freaking know. Apparently, apparently the first 1,000 episodes were like the prequel. The One Piece is real. So yeah, because the writer was like, okay, so the first 1,000 episodes is just how Luffy gets his crew, and then the actual story begins. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? The first 1,000 episodes, I'm literally gonna be dead by the time it's over. He's gonna have like a successor or something. That shit is devious. Yes, it is. I've never heard of that show, one guy. Wait, same, Bri. I'm actually like at the end of Thriller Bark. That's like where I am. ReZero, I've heard it's good. I stopped watching it like 2 years ago because Thriller Bark was such a boring arc to me. I can't finish it. I really don't like the villains. I don't like the premise. I just don't like it. Oh, I love Rama. Rama Half was the very first anime I ever watched when I was a literal infant. My parents would plot me in front of that show. My parents would plot me in front of Ranma and a Half. And my favorite, my girl crush character of any anime is Urza and Shampoo. Urza from Fairy Tail, who's freaking cool and hot. And then Shampoo, who's adorable. I love her. Detective Conan. Yeah, I never watched it. I don't like the art style. Thriller Bark is rough. I just kind of heard that a lot of the arcs after Thriller Bark are also like a little rough. I'm like, I feel like I've gotten through the good part of the anime up until like Wano already. Like I don't like, to be honest, like they keep accruing new people into their crew and I just don't care that much about them. I like them up to like Chopper pretty much. I didn't even really care about Frankie, to be honest. Frankie's just okay. Pacing gets bad. Yeah, I feel like it. Yeah, I think I might just read the manga, honestly. Because the manga is like apparently really good and it's actually paced pretty well. And they also don't make every single character look like Nami. Copy and pasted Nami. My Hero Academia, I did what most people did with My Hero, and I like dropped it at like season 4. Because it got like boring. Hi, Jazz. Oh, and Naruto, I recommend reading Naruto because their writing is much better. I'm sure the people in the chat that are like into anime have learned recently that Sakura is actually a normal freaking girl and not like just like a super simp for Sasuke. But for some reason in the anime, they made her like the weakest freaking thing ever. My Hero ending wasn't bad. I honestly, I kind of know what happens in the end, and I would have been pissed. Me, 15-year-old me would have been so sad. Would have been so sad at that ending. Wait, who is Ukyo? I don't remember who that is. Oh, she's so... I love her. She's so cute. No, but I like Akane. She's so pretty. No, I love Shampoo. Honestly, I'm a huge Shampoo fan, even though she's a psychopath. Horimiya? Inuyasha, yeah, I watched Inuyasha. Inuyasha and Rama, were they by the same person, or is it just similar art style? Ghost... That's a deep cut, fool. Ghost Stories, English dub. Phoenix, you watch the most testosterone freaking animes. I just cannot. The cleaning product shampoo? No, she's an adorable freaking... Okay, shampoo... True. To be fair, I don't know why her name's Shampoo. She's adorable. I kind of want to cosplay her. I've never cosplayed her before. I've never cosplayed any anime or Ranma character, actually. But now that Ranma has had a resurgence... She's adorable! Look at her! I kind of want this. She turns into a cat. Ew, that's just an art. That's just a drawing. Ew, that's just a drawing too. Where's a good photo of her? She's adorable! Oh, you can't even see that one. Whatever. Oops, I just exited out of my music. Oopsies! There we go. Da, 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 da. Cleaning her hair is also pretty epic. She's adorable. I love her. Goblin Slayer. I heard that show is a little intense. Dap me up. Yokai Watch. I think I'm good on that, fam. What sentence? Dap me up, fam? I can't even say it once. Gintama. I watched the first season of Gintama. I liked it. I like comedy animes a lot. I also really like romantic comedy animes, but they just don't hit these days. They just they edgy too much about the relationship. Like I like Toradora because they actually got together in the end, but most of those animes is left really ambiguous, or they get canceled. Ouran High School Host Club was so freaking good, but it was kind of an unsatisfying ending that was left open-ended. Wendy's nuts hit your face. Oh, really, Bri? I've not watched that, Phoenix. Oh, yeah, the original Trigun? Yes. Yes. I watched that one guy. I didn't like it. They got together too quickly. They got together within the sixth episode, and then the rest of the anime was just nothing. There was just nothing. There was no substance for the rest of the anime. There was no goal with the anime at all. There was all these other characters that had crushes on each other, and then just none of them got together. Pissed me off. Bye, Ray. What cartoons did I watch? Teen Titans. I watched like The Amazing World of Gumball a little bit. That was a good show. But I didn't really watch cartoons. I mostly just watched anime. I like the will they won't they as long as they actually get together in the end, and I like it when they get together as the resolution of the show, because there's truly nothing of substance in that anime. Like, I wanted it to be a little bit more of a slow burn. With them getting together in the first few episodes, I was like, okay, well, now what? Now what do I do? Then it's like, okay, well, maybe the side characters will get together. No, they just never did. Real on April? No. That just seems way too sad to me. No childhood. "2013 was 17. No, it wasn't. You're a freaking liar. That would be 2030. Today you beat the first boss in Bloodborne. Hell yeah, Bloodborne. That's a rare game to have these days. That and the original Demon Souls, which I have both. I'm cool like that. Well, they're at my parents' house, but I do still have them. Regular show? That show creeped me out too much. I've heard of that show, Bri. I never watched that either. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really watch, I only watch anime because my parents are weeaboos. It was just a creepy show. Same with, like, Flapjack and Adventure Time. They just, like, the animation creeped me out. No, I would, they were probably quite entertaining. As a child, they just scared me. Tomo-chan is a girl. Oh, that's the one where they're like, that's like the tomboy, and he thinks she's a boy for like the longest time. Teen Titans is peak. Yeah, Teen Titans is amazing. I love any Teen Titans IP. I even like the live action show, which was not what I was expecting at all, but it was still very good for its own little thing. Space Dandy? I've heard of it. I've not watched it though. But yeah, you guys didn't know I knew ball like that, did you? I know my anime. I haven't watched anime in like 6 years, but I've watched so much when I was a kid. Y'all, I could beat you on an anime off any day of the week. Evangelion. I watched a little bit of Evangelion. Way too existential dread to me. That shit was so depressing. Ambivalent. You're raiding at a bad time. I'm just talking about anime. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for the raid, Ambi. Ambi. Wait. I don't know why I wasn't playing. Ambivalent. I'm just saying, I'm on vacation right now, so technically speaking, I can't at the moment. However. Ah, what the hell? My camera's working against me. Okay. It's still working against me. Okay, fine. I'll get closer. Jesus. I guess we gotta be intimate today. Sorry, guys. However, a little birdie requested, why? Be normal. Wow. Thank you for following, Jacko. Who said that? A little birdie, thank you, requested that I draw you with some Pokemon. So I will be doing so. Yeah, I usually don't tell the people that I'm drawing that I'm gonna draw them, but since you're here, I figured I would tell you. I should have it done by like Tuesday probably. When's the next art stream? I don't really like streaming art because I don't know why my art always turns out so much worse when I stream it. Like, it's like when I play ranked on stream, I play way worse because I'm just like partially distracted by stream and like trying to be entertaining. So it just looks so shit. It just looks so bad. But this turned out really good. Look at this. Oh my god, I keep doing this. Look at it. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna tween some stuff. And you know what I want to do? What's that, Uma Musume? The Uma Musume song? Wait, let me see if I can look it up. Uma Musume song. Animation trend, maybe? I want to do this, but with HBG members. And they're gonna be all like they're gonna be all kawaii. I'm gonna do that, but they're all the poses are gonna be different HBG characters. I think it'd be so funny. And I can animate like that, so it'd be kind of cool. But my animation would obviously be kind of similar to like what you guys have seen. But I've been like in animation mode. Sorry, you guys are seeing the freaking void. But I want to do that. It's gonna be really funny. Everything. Yes, Crystal. I'm gonna draw my little hands off. Where did my music go? Also, hello, Crystal. What happened to go to bed? Huh? Miss Crystal, you lied to me. Hi, monkey. That would be fun. It would be fun. I don't want to draw them all like girly because I don't know their thoughts on that. But I will draw them in my cute little anime style, and they're all gonna be dancing around, and I think it'd be cute. Medical drama? Wait, which show? Why streaming so late? Phoenix, I just drove like 5 hours, okay? I don't want to hear it. And the sun was in my face the entire time. So explain that to me. How is the sun in my face the entire drive home? Checkmate, liberals. It was horrible. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I never heard of that show. I don't know. I was expecting you to say like Grey's Anatomy or something. Where did I go? Almost to Mexico. Just about. There's a lot of traffic. It's okay, Crystal. Phoenix, I almost drove to you. I would only have to drive another 40 hours to get to you. Oh, one guy. I have all of the Inuyasha on DVD as well. Hi, Pebble. Pebble. Bebble. You guys have some crazy to pronounce names, might I say. Also, guys, I'm so freaking excited. On Tuesday, when I stream on Tuesday, I think I can hit gold. I am actually so close, you guys. It's crazy. I had like an 8 or 10 win streak the other day, and I'm only saving my wrist energy because I'm rock climbing tomorrow, and I'm like, I cannot be playing a bunch of video games and then rock climbing when I have nerve damage. That's a bad idea. So I have been taking this weekend off, and I'm like literally like, I really want to play ranked because I think I can finally do it and I can stop doing this streamathon. I'm like so freaking close. Back up to Also, once I hit gold, you guys, we are going to be doing an iron tournament called Brick Offs. I'm going to host it. It's going to be at least it's going to be at least $100 prize pool. Oh, Poundy, thanks for the follow. Can you play? So you're saying you want to play in Brick Offs meant for iron players. If you want to play with your feet, sure. I've been genuinely considering using foot pedals for my left and right click. Because I think, drummers do it all the time. They use foot pedals, right? There's 2 whole limbs that we're not using for playing games. And so people don't think I'm cheating, I can have a foot cam. So you know how people have the hand cam, so you can tell they're not cheating with inputs and stuff? You guys get a foot cam, and you guys can see my foot pedals. When I'm like fast loading, they're going to be like, go! What? I don't even know what CPS stands for other than Child Protective Services. I'm not going to lie. Pedals were bannable? I'm not sure. Nobody really knows. Clicks per second? 1, 2. Let's try. Clicks per second? Like 2. But I can't butterfly click on my mouse. Do you guys want to see what my mouse looks like? If any of you guys ever freaking bully me for being hard stuck iron until tomorrow, look at my mouse and tell me this isn't... First off, I'm left-handed. And they don't have any left-handed mice that are ergonomic. That's my mouse. So I don't want to hear it, okay? I'm bad at the game, but I have a lot of things that I have to overcome. It's called, his name is Long Mouse. Don't say that, Crystal. The ultrasound is crazy. A bro bought a stand for the mouse and didn't notice the super glue. I have to use it because it helps my hand be like this and not like this. Like, it tilts it to the side. Don't mind my nails, which are somewhat painted. So I hold it like this. Also, it has different colors. But I had it on the pink color. Hello? This one, I had it on this one, but my mouse pad is pink. So it wasn't registering when I was moving the mouse. So I lost like 5 games in a row because it just stopped working. And I discovered that I have to have it on green for it to work. There it is, green. But guys, it's got colors. I didn't have a choice. I bought, I think, 6 different mice to see which one would work. And my mouse is so bad DPI-wise because it's an ergonomic mouse. It's not meant for gaming. I had to download an outside application to change the DPI of my mouse so that I could do bow tie, and it still doesn't work very much. You win the lottery? No, I just return them afterwards. So, like, I would buy one. If it didn't work, I'd, like, buy another one. Also, I have a pimple! It's coming in. I can only stare at that. Don't look at it. But yeah, guys, Amazon's a great place if you want to just return stuff, even after you've used it. This is not legal advice. However, they have a very good policy where you can try out something, but you can still return it as long as you don't want it anymore. And I do that a lot with clothing that I don't feel like buying, but I feel like wearing once. So, yeah, but it's not against the rules. It's not against the rules at all. They literally have like an Amazon wardrobe rule where you can wear it and see if you like it, and then you can just return it. But the thing is, I know every time that I'm not gonna like it. A pimple is like a zit, but not as... So I have a zit. What the fuck is the difference? They're all the same. You hate return policies? That's why Amazon's great. You have a month to return it. Oh, you're just saying you hate it when people return stuff to your store? My very first job was at a grocery store, and I witnessed a homeless person take a receipt from the trash can outside, look at it, go inside, and I think it was like muffins or something. Go inside, grab muffins, and come up to me and be like, I want to return this. And in my mind, I'm like, dude, I like saw you freaking... Like, I literally saw you take the receipt from outside, come inside, grab muffins, and you just want the money for it. But I didn't give a shit. What's the freaking... What is the freaking Kroger gonna do, guys? Like, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm gonna give this homeless person $20. I don't give a shit. Yeah, what? Well, he needs that money more than the corporation, sure. I was like, damn, that's a genius. I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. I hope that works for him every time. When someone buys something in Glasgow and return it to us. No. Oh, because they're buying it from a different place and then you have to take it in. So does it mess with your stock and stuff because it's technically from a different store? Or is it like annoying? What's Amazon in uranium? I don't know. 10 uranium. Above my pay grade to do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Like, all these places waste so much food and so much product. It's so frustrating. I don't know. Like, donut stores, they go through so much waste every single day. Just give it to the homeless people. Oh my god, they would love a donut. Are you kidding me? Like, you waste so much of your product every day because you have to make it fresh every single day. They're not going to mind a one-day-old donut. It's crazy to me. It's -1 sale from our store despite the fact that we didn't... Oh, Crystal. So, I worked at an ice cream shop. I managed it, actually. And and my boss hated giving people gift cards because you can sell a gift card, but that's not your profit. That's the profit of whichever store they decide to spend the gift card at. So it's kind of a similar thing where it's like, that's technically a loss, a potential loss for us. When's the next confession stream? Oh, that's a good idea. We can do a confession stream soon. That was really fun last time. Yeah. I think that's how it works at pretty much every place you go to with gift cards. As a manager, I don't give a shit about it because, like I said, like, eat rocks, you $1 million company. But as like an owner of the place, I could see where that would be like annoying. A Panera, you would buy the gift card. Yeah, but like, it's weird. I don't know exactly how it worked, but you would buy the gift card at that store, but the profit would go to whatever store, like, because it's like the gift card, it has like a number on file for like the specific gift card, because like that's how you know how much money is on the gift card and stuff. And but like whichever one gets redeemed at is the one that gets the money for it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of that anywhere else besides that ice cream store, but I'm not sure why it would be there and nowhere else. Huh. Like buying an Apple Card out of Vons? Yeah, I think so. Treat the gift card the same as any form of payment. Maybe my boss was smoking reefers, but I'm pretty sure because she was like, because I was in charge of like setting up giveaways and stuff, and I was like, oh, we can just give away like gift cards, and she's like, no, you cannot do that. We don't get the profit from it. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I guess we'll just freaking give them a pint of ice cream of any flavor they want. Sure. Throughout as some of the animal. Oh my god, don't you dare say that, Panda. That's not true. I used to go dumpster diving. My ex and I would go dumpster diving. Yes, of course, Phoenix. We have a guest room. You're welcome to stay in it. Oh, that's so sad, Panda. That's evil. But I used to go dumpster diving. My ex and I would stake out GameStops because they have displays, and their displays are worth so much money, but they would just throw them away. Like, they wouldn't let you take them home. They might. It depends on the employee. But if they cared too much about their job, they wouldn't let you. So we would stake out GameStops and Targets, and we lived near a GameStop and a Target, so they were like right next to each other, so they would use the same dumpster, and we would just wait for them to throw away the displays, and he would throw me into the dumpster, hold my legs, I would grab it, and we would leave, and we would sell it for like $500. This was back in the day where I sold Pokemon cards for a living, not like a scalper. I was just like the person that would grade the cards for whoever. Oh my god, my hair. Stop it. Stop, you're bothering me. Okay. But yeah, if you ever need extra cash, look at a GameStop dumpster or a Target dumpster. Those displays can go for a lot of money, especially if you keep them in really good condition until like a few years later. People will pay a pretty penny for them. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I stopped dumpster diving. Too many sweats, you know. It was fun. It was a good bonding experience, although I had a lot of bruises because I do be kind of clinking around the dumpster. But also because it wasn't an actual garbage. We threw it in the recycling, so that one's like way less disgusting. That's really funny, Crystal. I kind of wish I had kept my old uniforms from other jobs. Taco, no, I reached freaking netherite in dumpster diving, okay? I was the goat at it. I was the goat, I must say. I was friends with all the little raccoons that lived in there. So, I don't want to hear it. That is the thing, though. I've always played console games because I just had consoles growing up. I didn't have a computer till, like, recently. And I've, like, kind of dabbled in competitive modes in games, but, like, never really. Like, I think the best I've ever done is, like, literally, like Iron 2 in League of Legends. So, I'm not really, like, used to, like, competitive format games. I definitely could have gone competitive in, like, Titanfall 2 or Destiny because I was really good at those games. But there wasn't, I don't think, a competitive mode for those games back in the day, especially not when I was, like, 13. So, yeah. So it's a little new for me, but... Oh, our League. No, I like League of Legends only because I spam Q Lilia, because no one ever bans her because she's really annoying and hard to play. But that's the only character I play in League is Lilia. Wait, what? Bye! Thank you, Ambi. Thanks for the raid too, appreciate it. And keep your eyes peeled for... Oh my god, my camera hates me. Hello? Okay, now you want to. Okay, cool. Thanks for the raid. Have a good night. Sleep well. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was saying before, we're gonna host a tournament. Where the hell am I driving to? I drove south. If you could go as south as you possibly can in California, that's where I went. Ace. Last year's Worlds. Yeah, I watched like I kind of watched it in 2x speed, but yes, I did. But yeah, we're gonna be hosting a brick offs. That'll be fun. $100 prize pool minimum. Because I'm gonna be throwing in $100, and then whatever I get donated will also go towards the prize pool. The Pokemon tournament is this. The Pokemon tournament is this Saturday. Yes. That one doesn't have a prize, though. That one, the prize is literally just, like, VIP in my chat and, like, a special role on Discord. But once I hit gold, the next goal or thing that we're doing is going to be that tournament. And I have ran tournaments before, but I've only ever ran tournaments through my S&P. So, I do have to figure out the logistics of this. I don't really even know how I'm supposed to, like, game capture your guys' like screens and stuff and to make sure you're not cheating. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that, but yeah. Unprized live for Taco. It's only for iron players and lower. It's only gonna be for iron and lower. But you guys are welcome to like have, but I want people to be like guest commentators and why is your life on the line? The Pokemon one? Oh. But we're gonna have guest commentators for Brick Ops. I want people, if they would like to have demonstrations, because it is a tournament specifically for people who are newer to the game or don't have that much time to spend for the game and stuff like that, who are in iron or lower. So I would like some informational stuff from cool people in the community that I can play in between rounds and stuff like that. Coaches? No, I haven't figured that out yet. I don't think there's going to be coaches because the people that I'm friends with is such a wide variety of people. I'm not sure it makes sense to have like a coach that's in Emerald and a coach that's in Netherite. And if I'm doing that, then I might have it reverse draft where the participants get the draft of their coach and not the other way around. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm kind of just spitballing things here. Wait, what? Why, Crystal? But, so I'm thinking, I'm going to have an application form. They're going to have to send me their Minecraft name so I can look up, like, what their elo is, how long they've been playing for, like, what their average is. Like, are they actually an Iron player, or do they just FF a lot and they really should be in, like, Emerald 1 or something? Describe an Iron player like that. They could also just be bad at the game. But that's okay. I want them to have the chance to shine, you know, because I feel very grateful that people have been very sweet to me considering I'm ass at the game. It's like mid-offs, but more mid. Kind of. The only difference is you don't get a coach and you get more time to practice. So I would have an application process. I would pick like 16 people. They have a whole month to get as good as they possibly can. So if they end up being Emerald by the tournament day, that's completely valid and fine. It's just to see how much they can improve within 1 month, pretty much. So yeah, the only thing is if I'm going to be giving them prize money, they have to have a PayPal because I will not do any other form of payment. So that's probably the one thing where it's like, oh, I really want to participate, but I can't get a PayPal. Or I don't have a PayPal. That sucks. I'm sorry. You can't participate because I don't know how I'm supposed to give you I don't know how I'm supposed to give you the money. You can vouch for bribing an Iron. It would be kind of, but that's the thing is I need to figure the logistics because I don't know how to make sure people aren't cheating. And I don't know how to make sure people aren't smurfing. Because it's way easier to do like a diamond tournament where it's like, okay, well, obviously they're not smurfing because it's hard to get to diamond. And like you're probably pretty well known if you're in diamond anyway. I feel like people have been in the community long enough. But in Iron, like you could truly just be anybody who's like freaking good at the game, you know? So it's gonna be kind of hard. No, but maybe we could have, like, for fun entertainment purposes, some people who are similar elos go up against each other. I'll make it easy. I'll nominate myself. Awesome. Local tortilla type shit. Well, Crystal, if I'm paying them $100 out of my pocket plus technically more out of my pocket because whatever I get donated is going towards the prize pool. I don't want to find out later that I Venmo'd somebody $200 that was like actually in like Emerald the whole time, you know? You never know. And I just feel like it's hard to tell when someone's cheating and like it's really easy to cheat on like an online kind of thing. So I have no idea. Yes, Monkey. I thought you said shout out a hot dog and I was like, okay. I mean, the extent of the investigation is pretty much just going to be like, I'm going to look up your account name and I'm going to see how many FFs you have and how fast your completions are, and that's about it. Beer? That's kind of crazy. I would check on that. I've never heard of anything that takes an hour to microwave. Hi, Claire. But yeah, I'm going to have people on and hopefully co-compensate. It's going to be me and Graham. Although he'll be in busy season for work probably. So I might have to postpone it or maybe he can take a day off or two. The time zone for the tourney, I'd have to see what makes sense for everyone that I decide to do it. But probably around this time. And I say that because a lot of people are able to make this time. I would probably start it like a little bit earlier. Like right now it's 8:20 for me p.m. 8:20 p.m. I'd probably start at like 6 p.m. Maybe you should force everyone to screen record their gameplay on Discord. Yes. So that's what I'm going to do so that I have something to show the stream. Obviously, they have to stream record in Discord. However, that doesn't mean they're not cheating. They could keybind things differently. They could, I don't know, they could have a lot of, like, they could cheat in a lot of different ways that I can't detect. Like, they could be drag clicking, or they could just have their scroll wheel binded to their right click, as long as their right click. Like, I'm not gonna know. Most streamers just like use people's Twitch streams. Okay, that's good to know, Crystal. I was wondering how I was gonna do that. You think their Twitch streams is better than like being in a private Discord call with them? They could no way, you're lying, Team Peter, you're lying. They could hide their screen for a second and fly to the passion. True. Twitch streams would be more HD. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I don't really know how this works because whenever I've done tournaments, it's all been in one place pretty much. Like it hasn't been like multiple people's streams. Like it's all been on one SMP, so I don't really like know how this works. But I've been talking about doing this for a very long time. Like I've been talking about doing a tournament like this for months. So I'm very excited. That's going to be the next step in my streaming journey. OBS and multi-Twitch and... Oh god, what? Wait, what's multi-Twitch and Twitch Theater? Are those kind of like stencils so that you can put multiple streams on one stream? You restream so... Yeah, I'll take all the help I can get. Thank you. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That was exactly what I was kind of looking for. Hell yeah. Thank you. You cooked a pork leg. Was it a big one? Was it like thick? That's cool, Crystal. Okay, thank you. That actually helps a lot. Now, my issue will be finding iron players because everybody I know is in gold or higher. I don't know very many iron players because people who are in iron are probably just newer in the community. Unless you're me and you just suck at the game. But like, I don't know any other iron players besides me. So that'll be kind of hard to find people. But, you know, if people in our community, like if Claire wanted to start learning Minecraft, she would just have to get to iron. And then she could be in the tourney. It was huge. But, yeah, I mean, I'm going to post it on my Twitter. And once I'm done with the my whole gold marathon, I'll post it on my Twitter, and then I will keep that up for like a week or two while I figure out the logistics, and then I'll decide the 16 people, and then I'll announce the 16 people, and they have a month to train before it happens, and they're more than welcome to get a coach. They're more than welcome to do whatever they can. I think it'd be fun, and I also think instead of doing a draft, so you know how when you draft seeds, like let's say like literally in playoffs, like right now, like they just ban 2 seeds and then they go through the blah 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 blah, they do all that stuff. I think it'd be better. I don't think it'd be better. I think it would be interesting and different if instead of banning and picking seeds, seed types, you just get whatever you get and you each get 1 veto if you want to use it. I don't know if that, like per round. So like let's say I'm playing against somebody else and it's an ocean seed, and I know they're really good at freaking shipwrecks because I've like done my research, but I hate shipwrecks because I do hate shipwrecks. I can insta veto it and go to the next one, and maybe the next one's also a shipwreck, and that sucks for me. But they could also veto it once if they want to as well. Will I be in the tournament as a player? No, I thought about it. I don't think so, because not that I think I'll win. I definitely don't think I'll win. But that would be a little awkward if I did. So I don't think I want to. I think I would like to spend my efforts and time commentating it and watching it. And then also, because I'll be gold by then, I'll be disqualified anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be the brick offs. Brick offs is what I'm calling it, because I think it's a funny name. It's only for iron players. But you can, the premise is you start off in iron and you have the month to train. And whatever you end up as, even if you freaking end up netherite, you can still go into the tournament and crush the competition. It's just a way of showing how newer or worse players can like get better within a month with the incentive of a tournament and like winning money. No. No, yeah, bro, I wouldn't. I don't want to win my own tournament. Also, who would be rooting for me? That's like Feinberg winning. Although I like Loki was. Man, why does Piper always have to go against Hacks? I felt so bad. I wanted them both to go through. I was like, is there a way they can tie, both go through? There's not. But I'm tired of him getting knocked out first round. But yeah, so I think it'd be fun. And you guys are welcome to like put little things together for it too. And then leading up to it, that whole month leading up to it, I think at least once a week I'm going to have an informational kind of thing on my Twitch. So people who are going to be in the tournament can tune in and like learn stuff about the game. And I'm going to have guests on because I'm also going to be training up during that time. Like because I'll be gold by then, but I don't really deserve gold. If I get to gold, it's kind of because I didn't FF. But if I want to actually get through gold, I'm going to have to learn a lot. So I'm going to have a lot of guests on, like, teaching me different things. And while they're teaching me different things, I'm going to say, hey, if you're in the competition, you might want to, like, look at my Twitch VOD or, like, look at my VOD or, like, look at my stream or something. And you'll, like, learn how to do this, too. Just because I know coaching is hard to access, especially for lower level people. Because, like, let's be real, if you're playing the game, you don't really want to coach people unless it's something you're passionate about. Like Graham coaches people. Graham really likes to coach people. But that's not everyone's cup of tea. I feel like there's a lot more people that would rather be coached than coachers. So you don't need a coach. You can just watch the stream and the person who's coaching me is going to be helping out everybody in the stream pretty much. Yeah, I know, Taco. There were so many upsets. It's crazy. It's crazy how like the newer speedrunners are like so freaking good, and they're like 16 years old. It's crazy. Yeah, bro. But isn't this like the third time he's gotten paired up against Hacks? I just like feel so bad. It's the Hacks curse. Game of Thrones. Oh, that's cool. No, I haven't watched a Hyperion, but I think I know what you're talking about. Hi, Grump. Well, you can't be worse than Infume, so I think it'll be okay. So, I don't know who it was. It wasn't like HDMI cables, but somebody was like, yeah, I'm like 9, or like, I'm 17. Maybe it was ADCR. No. I think it was Steez, maybe. He's like, I've been playing Minecraft since I was 5 years old. Duh. 5? Minecraft came out when I was like 9. That's crazy. Oh, it's NHB? Steez? Okay, wait. Yeah, dude, Loki's insane. Loki is an enigma. I don't understand Loki. Loki is not a human. That's an alien that's been placed on this planet to show us how to play Minecraft. Like the guy in my... Wait, what about him? Oh, that guy, yeah. He's low-key a demon. Yes, literally. Literally a demon. A demon. But yeah, so I think the comp will be very fun. And I like how there's a prize pool. I don't know. So I've never been in a competition. Like, I've never been in like a Block Wars or even like a speedrunning comp. So I don't really know if there's ever like a prize pool. Or if it's just for fun. I have like no idea. I'm hoping at least $100 will be adequate. But like, I don't really know how that works. I don't know if people just do it for fun or not. And I don't even know if I'm going to get enough entries. Because like, I'm not like a known creator. Like, I don't know if people are going to want to do it. I'm not really sure. But I think it'll be very fun regardless. 10K? That's more money than I have in my bank account, bitch. Hell no. No way, Claire, really? I know Playoffs has a prize pool. It's like mostly out of Feinberg's pocket too. Block Wars usually doesn't. Oh, okay. What is Block Wars? So Block Wars, the incentive is just like, oh, let's play a fun game then. From ranked supporters. Well, yeah, because they got a huge influx of people and people are actually paying for it, which is amazing. Like, I have Stone Pickaxe tier. I only pay like, what, $3 for it, but I think so, Bri. I would imagine. If not this season, then probably next season. Because I don't know, maybe like the pays. Last season, first place got 3K. Dude, like, that's my goal. Like, if I ever become a content creator where it's like, I make enough money to sustain my lifestyle, which doesn't cost much to begin with, which is really nice. The rest of that money, I want to go to amazing, cool events like what I'm hopefully going to be putting on like next month. Like, but like with a greater prize pool because I just think it's really cool. I don't know. I love competitions and I don't get invited to competitions, so I gotta make them myself. I gotta make them myself because I'm not a good player. So I'm like, fuck you guys. You guys are all good at playing the game. Okay, screw you. I'm gonna make a competition that's for money for players who are bad. That's what I'm doing. We're gonna take down the netherite bourgeoisie. I'm gonna become a famous Minecraft streamer. I'm gonna get racks. I'm gonna give it all to the iron peasants. On a Samsung Phoenix? The requirement to be part of the top players would be crazy. 20 years micro experience minimum, master's degree in Bed Wars, PhD in bridging, the beacon and yes, that's true. Iron plebeians. But I am an iron plebeian. I have so much love in my heart for people who are bad at games like me. Cube World? That's crazy. Dream Minecraft. Did Dream run like tournaments or was he just like the manhunt guy? I don't know. But I want to run tournaments. I think it'd be so cool. I want to be in tournaments too, but I don't think people want me in tournaments because I'm really bad at the game. So it's like, okay, I get it. I have to get a little bit better at the game. I have to get more notoriety. I understand. But I have always wanted to like host tournaments. I just like that's what I liked about the GGSMP. I got to host cool tournaments that I didn't have to be a part of because I was bad at the game. Hello. GDSMP. Yeah, we'll bring it back eventually. One of these days. Stop mewing, but the camera focuses when I mew. Sounds good. But yeah, I think it'd be cool. And we'll have other cool events similar to it in the future. I'll probably have one once So I think the pipeline is, marathon to gold, train up, do brick offs, marathon to emerald, train up, brick offs again, but gold style, like gold tier brick offs, that kind of thing. I know, I just think it'd be cool. I don't know, I'm excited though. I'm very excited. I think it's actually feasible now. And there's a lot of logistics to it for sure that I'm gonna have to figure out. But I'm gonna be interested in seeing who's gonna be interested in commentating and coaching me, but also coaching the stream. I'm gonna be very interested in who's gonna be like wanting to do that. But it's cool because that means I get to meet new cool people. But yeah. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, probably at the same time. Will coal and iron be together or strictly? So, it depends on how many people we get. If we don't get that many people in iron, I will be opening it up to coal players. However, probably iron because iron is such a large range of people already. Like, there's a lot of people on iron that I don't think the coal people are really going to have a chance. And leave the coal people to, like, whatever Ludwig does, But... but I think we'll have some entries. If we don't have more than like 100 entries, then I'll probably open it up to coal. But I just really don't think they would win. Like, I think they'd be like severe underdogs. It's kind of like opening up LCQ to like diamond players. I just don't think it's like, or like low diamond players. I'm just not sure like they would stand a chance, but no idea what's going on. That would be kind of funny. coal and iron have pretty equal odds. I agree. But the difference between starting off in coal and starting off in iron and then having a month to train, I still think the iron person's going to be quite a bit better than the coal person. Like I said, there is a shit ton of iron people. So I might just make a break offs for coal anyway. Like, 'cause I have a big feeling that getting from gold to emerald is going to be way harder for me than getting from iron to gold, obviously, even with training. From like professional like speedrunners, I think it's going to be hard. So I might, in the middle, I might do a coal break offs on its own. But this one's, I think, strictly going to be iron unless we don't get that many applicants, which is very possible because I don't got a big dick like that. Like, I don't got that dog in me. Like, I'm not clouded or anything. I got like 400 followers on Instagram or on Twitter. So I don't even know how many people are going to see it, let alone people that are in iron, because most of the people I know are at least in gold or higher. That big what? I'm just saying, like, I don't got a lot of pull in the game, you know? Like, I'm a new person. I'm a newcomer. They're still, like, wary of me. They're still like, what's her play here, you know? And they see me play the game, and they're like, wow, she's actually stupid. That's an oddly recognizable hoodie. That's true. Thank you, Bri. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. But I probably can't host a tournament. Whoa. Tournaments that often because I do be unemployed, and this do be coming out of my pocket. But it's like $100, so I think it's fine. Just in time for what? Just in time for me to end stream. Should we just raid Poundy? Yeah, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to do whatever you would like. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. And if it turns out anything like so here's the thing with the GGSMP, it got way bigger than I thought it would get. Like, I was like, oh, the GGSMP is going to have 10 members total. No, it had like 40 members. So I have to anticipate that it might be bigger than I think it's going to be, as opposed to underselling it, you know? So thank you. It's My Chemical Romance. So with that being said, I have to take this very professionally because I did not take the GGSMP professionally at all. So I'm going to take this as professionally as I possibly can, put as much effort into it as I possibly can, take in as much information and advice and help as I can, and not be stubborn about it like I was with the GGSMP, and that's going to be my goal with it. Pretty much. My Minecraft skin, true. But with that being said, I think we rated Poundy like not that long ago, but we're rating him again because I don't know anyone else that's live right now that I know. Thank you. I think it'll be very fun, but that's not gonna happen until I hit gold. So we'll see. We'll see. I think I might have rated her even more recently. I think I rated her yesterday. I think I rated Poundy the day before. So I think I'm going to raid Poundy today. He also has less viewers than her. So I like to raid people. Like, if I have like 2 people that I want to raid, I'm like, I'll raid whoever has a little bit less. Although he's been streaming for like literally a minute. Offline raid Phoenix. Okay. All right, we're rating Poundy. He's very sweet. I say that like I know him. I don't know him, but he's very nice to his chat, basically. So that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's gonna be very fun though. I'll talk to you guys more tomorrow. We might run some ranked tomorrow if my wrist is feeling okay. If not, for sure Tuesday. And hopefully we'll be done with this streamathon. Hopefully I can have a day or 2 off a week. But I do actually very much enjoy streaming every single day. I think it's very fun. And I actually think it's healthy for my, streaming career. But yeah. Okay. Bye, guys.